back and let's see who we can offend in this segment.
I've been good. Well, I'm going to be nice because right now,
people.
Right now in the studio is 9-year-old.
Hey,
Still
Shyanne.
9? Are you still 9?
Yeah.
9-year-old Shyanne Roberts is in the studio. Is that me making noise with her microphone?
That's you making noise.
No, it's Shyanne. It wasn't me. 9-year-old Shyanne and her dad Dan are here. We're going to talk about two things. The two of them testified before the House with the Assembly with A2000006, and she stole the show. Maynard gave her 9 minutes as opposed to 1 minute. Okay, you did good, didn't you?
Yes.
They questioned you and everything.
Yeah.
So you told them you're not a gangbanger.
Nope.
And what else did you tell them?
I'm not a domestic terrorist.
You're not?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, and what else did you tell them?
That I wasn't going to lose my career just because of them.
She told them that if they pass this law, the gun that we're donating to her and the other gun she has will all be banned, and it's going to ruin her career. And it was videotaped. And Dan, how many hits do we have now?
As of this morning on her fan page, it was over 26,000 views in 36 hours.
Were you nervous in front of the committee?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you seemed really good. You read off of a prepared statement. Your dad was right next to you. And you did really well. And then the committee chair kept mentioning you. He said, only 9-year-olds get 9 minutes. Everybody else only gets 1 minute. So, right?
Yep.
Oh, except for the people from Pennsylvania and New York who
Yeah.
were against.
Yeah, we found out that, Brian Bryant's from PA. Nicola Bakura is from New York.
Yep.
So only 2 of the 4 people that testified were from those states. Now, Shyanne, you're here today for a very special day. What are you doing here today?
I want to build my rifle.
She's building her own rifle.
Very nice.
Okay, from
What
scratch.
color are you going to make it? Did you decide?
Oh,
Gold,
yeah.
black, and white.
Sweet.
You got to see it.
It's already done.
beautiful.
Is
It's
it
already
done?
done.
It's already done?
Yeah. Well, no, it's colored. It's not assembled yet. She's building the gun with Jimmy.
Oh, I need to see
But
this.
the whole gun is colored. Yeah, we took a ton of pictures. We're going to post. Mike is going to take a nice picture. We have Mike in the studio and Anthony in the studio here too. I have my own paparazzi that follows me everywhere I go
More press people
now.
in the studio today than
No, what's
normal.
funny though, the 2 of them followed me right into the bathroom, and I had to use the handicap stall because the 3 of us wouldn't fit in the regular stall.
Very good.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah,
So
it's
Shyanne,
nice.
you're going to build your gun from scratch. You're going to shoot it today in the range. What kind of sights did we put on this gun? What kind of sights? Come on.
The EOTech, the red dot.
The EOTech. Give me high five for that one. Oh, you're going to
Nice.
love this gun, huh? You're going to love. You can't wait to shoot it, can you? No, it's a beautiful thing. Unfortunately, she can't personally own the gun. Dad has to own it until she's 18 years
Well,
old because
yeah.
we live in New
New Jersey. It's behind the Second
so-
Amendment Iron Curtain here.
So everybody's proud of you. Everybody's been posting, and everybody's been proud, and you've been getting a... Now, don't let it go to your head, okay? We do not want this to go to your head. You're not going to become like this famous person. You're not going to talk to us anymore, are you? You got to remember all your friends, right?
Yeah.
That started with you. We're going to keep you grounded, okay? No telling people, I'll only compete if they have jelly beans and they have to remove all the green ones. I don't want to hear any of that, okay? You hear me?
Yeah.
And your brother's still your brother, and you love him, and your dad's still your dad, and you love him. Don't forget that, okay?
We've
All
talked
right.
about that. I've reminded her that she comes from very humble roots, and don't ever forget that.
Shyanne, I'm going to talk to you later about being your manager. We'll sign some paperwork. We'll get rid of that, all right?
Actually, we have a couple other things that have happened. One of her sponsors down in our neck of the woods, Freedom Ammo, called me yesterday, and we think he has her 20-gauge shotgun waiting.
Nice.
We're going to go up there on
Very
Tuesday. Her jerseys from Animal Customs are being made right now.
Great.
And really, we're waiting on the shipment from Blade Tech. Blade Tech came on as a sponsor
Correct.
after we were on the show before. They're sending 3 different holster rigs for IDPA, USPSA, and 3-gun. And really, the only other thing we have to wrap up is an ammo sponsor.
Nice.
Anthony, I don't have to tell you, the ammunition is exorbitant for practice.
Yeah, maybe we can send me her bio and everything,
Okay.
and I'll reach out to about 10 or 15 ammo sponsors that I buy a lot of ammo from.
Okay.
And we'll see if we can break their arms a little bit, or bend their arms, or something like that. Why do I always defer to break your arm?
Because you're from Jersey.
Is
I
it the
don't know.
Italian thing?
Yeah, I'm only half Italian, half German.
Okay.
Okay, so Shyanne, tell me, you stayed for the whole meeting with your dad and everything. Before they called you up, how nervous were you really?
Really nervous.
But you didn't seem it. Everybody here who hasn't seen the video, Dan, how could they see the video? Tell everybody.
It's on her Facebook page, her fan page. It's on the Fox National News website. Believe it or not, I was shocked when I got this last night. The Blaze.
The Blaze
picks it
has
up,
it, yep.
which is huge.
Huge.
That is a
Yeah.
worldwide website that
Yeah.
gets seen around the world.
It's
Now-
in the top 50 in the world.
Correct. Now, Shyanne has a very unique name. I love it. And it's spelled Shyanne.
SHY.
Oh, so, I'm sorry, Shyanne. I'm sorry.
It's not
Now,
how he pronounces things wrong.
Shyanne. Just Google that and
Yeah.
Google New Jersey or AR, and she's going to come up. You're
Yeah,
going to get a ton of
absolutely.
hits.
Yeah, or 9-year-old girl, schools, New Jersey Dems. That's some of the Google hits that are coming up. I mean,
Now,
it's all over.
They listened to you and they asked you a few questions too. That had to be scary, huh?
Yeah.
Because you didn't know what to expect, huh? But you did great. You just stood up there like a trooper, a true patriot. And what a lot of people don't realize is one of the reasons besides her being a good shooter, is one of the reasons Gun for Hire decided to sponsor us because she's our future.
Yes,
You know, the
absolutely.
kids are our future. It's not us fat old white guys that are sitting in the
Absolutely.
room. You know, Dan, I said something earlier. I was a little ticked off at the committee meetings. I thought there was a little too much camo in attendance.
Yeah,
You know, and there was only Shyanne in the beginning, and then later on at a committee meeting, someone came in to testify and brought their 9-year or 10-year-old son.
Yes.
You know,
yeah.
it would have been nice to see more
Yeah,
kids. You know,
absolutely,
there
more
was
kids.
women that testified. You know, we had a nice cross section of different people, but we should have had a better showing.
Well, no, you talked before about going in and seeing the State House in action. And it's a great thing to take your kids to the State House. Wasn't it educational, Shyanne, to go there just to see how the laws are made?
Yeah.
I mean, this is something that we probably should really get more involved
Yeah.
in the process.
Yeah, I've been saying that. I mean, we've a 30-to-1 ratio positive comments to negative comments, and the negative comments are coming from the haters, of course. Crying Brian Miller insists that I put her up to it.
Yeah, well, see, this is
yeah,
the thing.
that's always the
You know,
case.
this guy this is his business. You have to understand, this is his business. This is how he earns a living. There's an entire industry built on anti-gun.
Yeah,
Correct.
You know, Bloomberg et al. These are people who make their living going against the NRA.
Correct.
Well, I guess it's I expected it. I knew going into this, as her profile got higher, that we would be attacked for a lot of different reasons.
Sure.
In a way, I'm kind of glad that they revealed themselves for just how low down and slimy they are to attack a 9-year-old that's an honor roll student. And even if you don't agree with the subject, shouldn't you want to be encouraging kids to be an active participant in the government instead of just reading about it in a classroom?
Just think, what you did, you could probably use for a couple book reports and everything in school. Like, you know, when she has to do a
absolutely,
report on how our government works or something, you'll be the only kid in the class that say, well, I testified before a committee once before. How many of your classmates can say that? That they went to the State House and testified before a committee and know how the legislative process works. Slam dunk.
I have to make up a first-hand writing piece, and I want to use that as my own.
You see?
Yeah, see, that's perfect.
Okay?
You
That's
know,
a beautiful thing.
what you guys out there are hearing is really the soul of a competitor.
I mean,
You know, this is in her soul, and she can compete on a firing range, and she can compete with adults and slay them.
Correct.
She wiped them up.
Well, you know, it's funny because the whole committee looks at her like this cute little 9-year-old girl, and then she comes up with this whole educated dissertation
How
that she
dare
reads
you.
off,
Yes.
and they can't attack
No,
her.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, crying Brian Miller can attack the dad, saying
Yeah.
that he dragged her in there. You
from
know,
the safety of the
you know,
Star Ledger.
Yeah, we had we had to cover the cigarette burns and stuff, you know, because we had to bring her in there to
Yeah,
testify or
exactly,
something.
right.
That's what they want everybody to
Right.
think, because we're all evil people.
course.
But like even Maynard, and then they thought she was cute and laughed, but boom, then she comes out and she hits them with
Yeah.
educated stuff that they have no response to.
Right.
So it's almost like a Trojan horse. It's like a secret weapon, you know. We're bringing her in. The whole committee lets their guard down. She comes in, spanks them all, and leaves.
Leaves. Yeah, exactly.
Right? You did. You spanked them all.
And I want to touch on that really quickly because it's been an issue of a little bit of controversy in some of the comments on her video. The accusation that, you know, she's reading from a drafted statement and things like that.
She's
And-
9.
Well, not only that, but I mean, who doesn't polish their remarks, whether it's in
Exactly.
front of a town council
She's
or
prepared.
right?
This
Everybody,
is what prepared people do.
every single
Yeah.
person there
It's a
was
well
reading
thought
from a
out
prepared statement.
argument.
Cheyenne, how many times did you practice that before you went before? How many times did you read that?
Probably lost count.
Yeah.
That many times. See, as you get older, you get more polished. You know when I wrote my speech? When I was sitting in the back of the room listening to you.
And who was more prepared?
You were more prepared. Okay.
And I mean, I have not denied it at all. I typed up the words and hit print.
But they were
her
her
words. That's right, Sandy. They were her feelings. They were her words. We talked about how she felt, what she wanted to say, and how could she say it. And yes, I made suggestions for grammatical purposes.
Right.
But it's her. That's not me and her channeling it. That's her. She's been very well educated and exposed to the Constitution, the Founding Fathers, the amendments, her rights.
I didn't see the Star Ledger come out in opposition against the herd of children that they paraded in front of committee after committee after
When
committee.
Obama tried to get the gun stuff through.
Yes, and everybody who flanked Obama, and everybody when Sandy Hook happened, how they got children on buses and paraded them before committee and the press and cameras. No one complained about that.
Of
You know,
course not.
we're talking here, and I have to give her credit for being so patient, because she wants to get her gun built. Am I right?
Yeah.
She really wants it. I could see the look in her eyes. If she had a watch on, she'd be looking at it every 30
exactly
seconds.
right.
She's wearing a purple, black, and pink hat and a purple and black paracord wrist strap on her, so we definitely know her colors. And wait till you see the pictures we post of this gun. She picked out everything on the gun. She picked Fluid Graphics, who's now a sponsor of
Yes.
hers, coated the gun, which you're not going to believe. Is it beautiful or what? Did you look at all the parts?
Oh,
You're
we're
going to take
post-
good care of that gun?
Definitely
Yes.
post.
Going to clean it every time you shoot it?
Yes.
You're going to triple check that it's empty, remove the mag source and everything? You sure?
Yes.
Yeah? You just can't wait to shoot it, can you?
I'm wondering if I'm not going to, when I tuck her in tonight, she's not going to have the rifle bag next to her in the bed.
Oh yeah, don't post pictures like that because
man.
oh yeah, you'll get in
Oh,
trouble.
boy.
Oh, you're such a mean dad. Because did you see the one where the guy took like the infant baby and put the rifle
Yeah.
across the baby,
Yeah, it
and
is.
they posted it and the antis freaked out about that. Boy,
Yeah.
my uncles and my father did much worse than that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Cheyenne, thank you so much for supporting us and being the voice of New Jersey's gun owners. We need you. One more high five. She's the
And
best.
thanks for the rifle.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, you're gonna thank me. You're gonna make me proud. That's how you're gonna thank me. Dan, thanks for coming in.
Sure.
Aunt, whatever. I'll make you wait 20 minutes. Listen, real quick, we have CPR and first aid classes at Gun for Hire and Woodland Park Range. Next napping class is July 11th. If you're not signed up, you better get into it. Also, Masad Ayub, there's only 4 seats left for the second class,
Wow,
all right?
good.
If you don't get in, he's exclusive to New Jersey. He won't be back for another year. Members of the range, $5 FFL transfers. Members of the range, get somebody else to join, you get a $50 referral fee. April, May, June, July, we have a full lineup of urban pistol, rifle, shotgun, carbine classes. If you want to build your own AR like Cheyenne is doing, and you want to do a private one-on-one Gun for Hire Build-A-Bear, Jimmy at gunforhire.com. I want to thank Cheyenne for again for being here, and thank all of our listeners and supporters. And remember, I will not comply.
Well, you've done it again. You've wasted yet another perfectly good hour listening to Gun for Hire Radio. Gun for Hire Radio is a Counterthink media production. The music used in this broadcast was managed by Cosmo Music, LLC, New York, New York, and their license of Broadcast Music Incorporated. I'm Sandy Berardi. On behalf of my co-host, Master Trainer Anthony Colandro, the great Shyanne Roberts. Yeah, you're great. Cheyenne's dad, and the rest of the crew here at Gun for Hire Radio, we do thank you so much for listening. Please, guys, support everything that's going on in New Jersey, CALEDA, the Second Amendment Society. We really need to stop this crap right here and flush it out into the Atlantic where it belongs. We love you guys. Stay safe. See you next week.